probably giving him the squeaky toy is a bad idea. You know?
At least
Here, have a squeaky
for
toy.
a minute.
Have a squeaky toy, dog, while we do a podcast. Hey, y'all. Welcome to this week's episode of Ducking Reality. If you can hear the squeaking in the background, that would be our sub-guest, Tiburon. Hi, Tiburon.
Tiburon.
So back in the pond with me today is... The squeaking should only last another 45 minutes to 3 hours. Maybe that was a bad choice to give him. I wonder how much my magic AI can take that out. Well, y'all, today in the pond with me is Lee Williams, and you may remember Lee from almost a year ago. You were a guest.
Yeah, it was.
And we talked all about. Well, we talked a lot about a lot of things, but one of the major things that we were talking about is when you had a home invasion.
Yes,
and kind of what that did and what you went through with that.
Yeah.
So let's just do a highlight for people that haven't had a chance to listen to that. Or you can go pause, take a listen to that episode, and then come back to this one.
Yeah. Well, I had previously that year, my little lovely Chihuahua mix had died. And I promised myself I'd give myself a year because I was so attached to bring in another little animal. And I hadn't anticipated to get another large dog, just another small companion.
Right.
And then in August, I experienced someone in my bed laying in wait for me when I got off work.
So
and it was really jarring and stressful. And you know, I had two housemates, but one was even home and unaware of it and asleep, and the other one just hadn't been around the house a whole lot. And so when I decided to get another dog, I thought, I want to get a large, intimidating dog.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what is a Chihuahua mix going to do?
Right.
You know, for optics anyway. And so I had gone to a dog fair and with the intention of finding this female shepherd puppy. And I couldn't find the booth. It was this very large dog fair in Berkeley. And so I spent like the entire time trying to find the booth. It was the second to the last booth. I finally found it for Foss, Friends of Alameda Animal Shelter. And she wasn't there. She had a horrible vomiting and diarrhea accident in the van on the way there. So they had to take her back to give her a shower.
Yeah.
Poor thing.
Poor thing completely.
And so there was only one other booth there. And I thought, all right, well, I may as well just go see, you know, if they have anybody that I'd like to meet. And there was this beautiful young 9-month-old husky pup hanging out outside. He was just on a leash, sitting like a very good boy. And I told my friend who was with me, I think we're going to be a minute. We locked eyes, and I went over and pet him, and it was just love at first sight. And they had named him Tiburon, which, by the way, I don't know if you know, but I have a penchant for naming animals after other animals. I had a cat named Chicken. I had a dog named Monkey. And Tiburon is Spanish for shark. And so it was kind of meant to be. Mm-hmm. And he has been a joy ever since. He is all things chaos and just hilarity. And I can't believe he's not talking for us right now.
Well, he was just squeaking for us.
Yeah, it's true.
I just went to take a picture of him in the middle of the studio, and he went and hid behind me.
But yeah, and so he definitely does have that formidable appearance. Like he's large. He's mostly Siberian Husky, but he's got a little bit of Malamute in him, and he's got a very deep baritone voice. So when he's happy and he's saying hello, that can sound threatening to some people. So whereas he would probably lick a person to death that came into the house unexpectedly, at least he has the appearance of being,
Yeah. Well, and he is protective of you. Like,
yeah. I mean, who knows like how he would actually respond in a situation like that. Thank God I haven't had to find that out. But yeah, he's just the best thing ever.
How long after the break-in did you get him?
It wasn't very long at all. I think it was less than a month. It was definitely less than a month. Yeah, I couldn't even be at home without being anxious. Like we got security camera and locks for all the windows because that's how this guy got into my bedroom. Was jumping over from the stairwell next to us and then prying open my window. So
yeah, he came in like the second floor window, right?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yeah. Which is scary, especially when someone else was already home. Like, it's so unexpected.
Yeah. He even went to the bathroom and used it. My housemate slept through all of that.
That's wild.
I know.
That's almost scary to me to be like the person that could sleep through all of that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. But yeah, I gave Tiburon a treat, like a little stuffed octopus that I have, and I didn't expect him to like it this much. And now I feel like I can't take it away from him. But the squeaking is probably going to be annoying to listeners.
I mean,
but he's so cute, y'all. He's got this pink little octopus in his mouth, just squeezing it away. Aren't you, Tibbs? Aren't you the cutest?
Are you the best boy? Are you just the best boy ever? Yes, you are.
So you were a dog person before you got him, but it was little dogs?
Oh, no. I come from, my mom was a rescuer of all things, but we definitely had lots of dogs in our house my whole life. Big dogs, little dogs, all dogs, and some cats as well. But yeah, I'm kind of the same. I love everything equally as much, but I did, as my very first dog on my own as a young adult, it was an Alaskan Husky, and I fell madly in love with him. He was hyper intelligent and very loyal, and just, it was kind of next level having a dog. He was my family. And when he passed, it was extremely hard.
Oh, yeah.
And so that's when I thought, well, I'm going to get the most ridiculous dog, small Chihuahua mix, crazy dog. And I did. And then I got him a dog. Because he was lonely, who was also a Chihuahua mix. Mm-hmm. And those two were hilarious. They were by my side 24/7. The best little companions, but he died first, and then she was the one that died second. And that's why I was thinking along those lines that I was going to continue to have small little dogs because somehow it wouldn't hurt as much. Which is so dumb. That
hurt just as much.
It's your baby, of course. But and I had that sort of like, I don't know, my emotions are reserved for, Wolfen was his name, my husky's name. And like, I can't have another husky because...
Go lay down. Go lay down. You can have another one in a little bit.
No one could replace Wolfen in my heart. But, then I saw Tiburon and all bets were off at that point. I mean, look at him.
He is very, very pretty.
He's a beautiful Siberian Husky with a giant heart. He's just He loves everyone and every dog, and he's learning to love cats.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you have cats in your house?
We do. They don't come down very much. I'm on the bottom floor. They've played with the notion of coming down, but I think, my other housemate has another large dog, so I think it's a bit intimidating for the cats, and they prefer to stay upstairs. But yeah, he's learning to love the cats.
So, like, when you brought him home the first time, or like how long after you got him, when you got home, did you feel like you were, because you had already updated all your security systems and everything, but that wasn't giving you the security. Now he's talking.
So now he's talking. Thanks, Tibbs. Come here. Well, I felt safer immediately, like just walking around at night. That was something that I stopped doing after the invasion. And I was living in fear all over again about being outside at night, especially. And so I brought Mace with me and, anything else that I could to make myself feel more secure. But immediately when I started walking down the street with him at night, people would walk across the street, and it's not that I want everyone to be in fear of my dog, but it definitely produced the result that I wanted, that, I felt safe.
Right.
Yeah. What are you doing now?
He's investigating the studio for us, making sure everything is safe.
Yes. Yeah.
So, like, because he doesn't go to work with you, though, right?
Oh, no. I couldn't bring him to work with me. Yeah. He's very young still. Like, he was 9 months when I adopted him. He just turned 3. He's got a lot of energy, and he still needs to be watched. He's a husky after all, and they do have a penchant for wandering, so I couldn't just let him do his thing. So he stays home when I'm at work, but then I take him out at night, which is great because now I feel safe walking at night with him.
My question was going to be, like, when you come home now, is it like a different level of safety knowing that he's there and it's protected?
Oh, absolutely. And we also have a pity mix in the house. That's his best friend and his girlfriend. And it's funny. I was still locking everything Loctite, and my housemate, who has come from a completely different background, was making fun of me. She's, saying like, I never locked my doors. I've got her. Why would I need to lock my doors? And I explained I had this experience.
Right.
And, then they said, well, sure, but now you've got 2 large dogs that, if anybody comes up to the gate, are going to start barking. And
Right.
their barks are very deep and loud and formidable. And I had to, took me a second to kind of register, oh yeah, that's true. That's valid.
Right.
Who's going to break into the house with that?
Right. No, that's what I thought was kind of your catalyst for getting him.
Well, it was, but I still had the knee jerk.
Yeah. Well, of course you are. It's going to take a while for you to shake off that trauma and that, just the worry of it.
Yeah.
I would think that that's just normal.
Yeah.
For however normal anything dealing with that stuff can be.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sure there's so many different feelings and things that go through your brain and your body that take a while to get over.
Yeah, I mean, I still have flashbacks to it. If I accidentally leave a window cracked, I still have that like immediate panic about it. But my housemate's correct. It would take someone really driven and, not without that reservation to actually, try to break into our house with these 2 big dogs. So.
Right. Yeah, and it's new housemate, so like she wasn't there for the experience, so It's not her space that was violated either, which I think it makes it easier to judge when it's Because I would imagine if I was your housemate and that happened, I would also have like a level of fear or a level of like, I mean, if I was the person that was asleep in the house the whole time, I'd probably have a different set. But like, if I even lived in the house and wasn't home, you know what I mean? I would think that there would be some residual like worry or fear that I would have.
Yeah.
That would take me a little while to get over.
Yeah.
And never mind it being your bed and all of that. Like, that to me is, I would think it would be a while.
Yeah, it definitely lingers, but I do feel a lot more secure with him around.
Yeah.
And I really want him to do different vocalizations than just the whining or the squeaking. Because he does have a really lovely, deep vocal greeting. But he's just going to flip that octopus around. And
So it was really like, so you got him from Foss, right? And you said,
I went to the dog fair. It was just they have a big annual dog fair in Oakland, and I went with the intention to go to find Foss's booth.
Oh, okay.
But it was actually ARF that I got him from.
Okay.
And that was the last booth. Well, it was the last booth in the path that I took. It was the last booth that I saw.
What is ARF? I don't know. I know Foz just because they're here in Alameda, but I don't know
Animal
what ARF
Rescue Foundation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So just another rescue?
Yeah.
Mm. And you really just saw him and that was it?
That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It kind of felt like it was supposed to happen the way that it happened.
Right, yeah. It sounds like it because you went looking for one dog and a completely different dog and gender and everything. And then you're like, no, this one. And you said you'd had a husky before because huskies have a lot to like.
Yeah.
They involve a lot of care.
They do. They are independent thinkers. They're resistant to commands, but that's kind of not what they were bred to do. They were bred to live in a community with humans and to think independently, but also be a part of the pack. Mm-hmm. So they're very social. They love people. They're wonderful animals. They love kids, other dogs. That feeds their soul, but they also need a tremendous amount of exercise. They have a ton of energy. And so if you don't find ways to help them burn that off, they're going to get creative and find ways to burn off their own energy. And sometimes that's at the expense of your furniture or, This is a prime example. Yep. This dog acts like I have kept him in the house all day. Let me tell you, he had an hour walk. He spent 40 minutes at the dog park running his ass off. Tell us how you've done nothing. And then had the zoomies on the walk back. And now he's here and he just hasn't had nearly enough of exercise. Poor thing. Yeah, we just sat at the bar for like an hour and a half and he was socializing and hanging out and we went on a little walk there too. Yeah.
Well, it's also he's now enclosed into a room he's never been in. And,
well, true.
And we don't have, I had some treats for him and he ate most of those already. I have one more hidden.
They're also like giant toddlers, and it could be that he's actually tired, but he's throwing one of his tantrums that he's not tired and he doesn't need to go to bed. Oh. It could be that. They're, very much like 3-year-old humans. If you think about it that way, their behavior makes a lot more sense.
Oh, yeah, completely.
He's like, he wants to be on and the center of attention and be a part of everything, but he's exhausted.
Sounds like me sometimes. I'm pretty sure my mother would describe me like that too.
Yeah. Bubby.
So part of the reason why we wanted to sit down and talk about some of this again and to talk about mostly kind of fixating on Tiburon is because he has become such a big part of your life.
Yes.
And like he comes with you when you're not at work, he's with you all the time.
Yes.
And everywhere you go.
Yeah.
So he is very known on the island. He is very known, especially like his little jacket says he's the mayor of 13.
Yes.
Which is reference to Lucky 13, which is a bar we spend way too much time in.
Yes, it's true.
But it's part of like where our community is.
Yeah.
And so he's known as the mayor of 13. And so everybody there knows him, loves him. They know him more than you sometimes.
Well, he gets the attention first, for sure. It's kind of like Norm with Cheers, you know, he walks into the bar and everybody's like, Tiburon! And I kind of deemed him the mayor of 13 and got him that little sign for his vest. And I wasn't sure how that was going to be received until Dan, the owner of the bar, was actually sitting at the bar one day. And I was like, Dan, just look at what his vest says. And he looked at it and just started laughing. And I was like, okay, good. I'm glad that was received well.
Well,
But,
yeah, I mean, he's there a couple nights a week and sees everyone. And
Yeah. He loves that bar so much. Like, even if I'm trying to run errands and not go there, he'll physically pull me into the bar so he can say hi to everyone.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
and he knows he's going to get some love and treats and stuff.
Yeah.
But so you just entered him this year into America's Favorite Pet Contest.
Yes.
So that was kind of like our catalyst because I was like, oh, it is a great story. And like he is, one, he helped you so much to feel safe and secure, but it's also like he's brought so much of you back out into the world.
Yes.
And it's been really beautiful to see and to be like a witness to. And he is really one of the best dogs ever. Like he listens really, even like when we just got into the house here, I was, making you a drink and stuff. And I was like, oh, Tiburon, I should get you some water. And he was like totally looking at something else and was just like, oh yes, I would love some. Thank you. And like, as soon as I put it down, he was drinking it and like looked at me and was like, thank you very much. Like he's very animated and he is super smart.
He is.
Sometimes I forget how smart dogs are.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a very smart boy. He knows so many words. It's crazy. I wanted to get him one of those pads that you can step on to communicate because I feel like, but then I'm kind of worried about what he would be saying to me. I think I already know what most of that would be, which would be no, the good treats and dog park and walkies now. Probably just all the time.
Yeah.
Because I have treats. He knows what the good treats are. And he knows when I haven't purchased them.
Oh.
Yeah. And yeah, and then he always wants to go to my place of work, which is so sweet. It's Park Station on Park Street. And my manager even suggested that I put up little signs for this contest.
I think you should.
I did.
Okay, good.
I did because, and now I have stickers ordered.
Oh, good.
So we're going to be stickering. But yeah, he's currently in first place for his class. So it's very vague. It's a big competition. It's nationwide. So class, who knows
what the class is?
Like it could be regional. It could be just wherever you fell in your entry. You know, I have no idea.
So they didn't give you like the parameters of it all.
Not all of that. Not all of the information. But we know that it's going to be going. They did say it'll be ending around the end of March. So it's been going on for quite some. Well, not quite
like a month.
A month already. So it's not even halfway through yet.
Right. It'll come out next week. So this will come out on like what's today? So February. I don't know what date that is. I should know.
So it'll probably come down to. So first it was it was like 100 dogs in his class, down to the top 20 down to the top 10. The next is top 5.
Okay.
I don't know when they're going to be merging all of the classes or where he's going to land.
Right.
Once
But this
that
will
happens.
come out on February 10th, so everyone that listens to this can go vote for him. And then you can go vote
Yes.
every day because it's free.
Yes. So you get one free vote a day, and then you're welcome to buy votes. They're $1 each, and all of the proceeds for that goes to Paws, which is a wonderful organization. Go look them up. They do great work. It's not just for dogs and cats. It does extend to other animals, horses, whatever animals are in need in our nation, and it's just a worthwhile cause that I firmly believe in. So me drumming up support for Tiburon isn't just because I love my dog and I want him to be, America's favorite pet. It's also because here is this organization that does such great work and they deserve every dollar
Right.
that they can get from this.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, it's a fun way for you to do something with Tiburon that's outside of just walkies and dog park.
Yeah.
But that's also going to give back to the community.
Yes, and he brings so much joy to everybody that he meets. It's not just me that he fills my life with joy, but he brings joy wherever he goes. And I've been wanting to actually start taking him to places where he can do some good with that, like to maybe old folks' homes or to, children's cancer wards. Like, I still don't know how to really introduce him to that. So if anybody listening has
Well, there's like a
input-
training. I know a little bit about this. So there's like a training that you can go through and that the dog goes through so that they get paperwork that says that they then are well behaved enough to go through and go to.
that would be wonderful.
Yeah. And there's a lot of places that do it for like no money or really short money. I've had one dog in my whole life and his name was Bacon. And he was
Bacon.
I fucking love that dog. He was an English bulldog. I got him when I first moved to Boston. Oh, and yeah, I said on an episode recently that I moved to Boston. Moved out of Boston when I was 23, but I was 25. And I listened to it and I was like, how did I get that wrong? That's a huge moment in my life. But I was just
happens.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, that's funny. But yeah, so when I got him, right before I turned 25, I got him. His birthday would have been the 22nd of this month. But he was the best dog ever. He was an English bulldog who never had any health issues. But he was that was huge.
You got lucky.
I did. But he was so cute. And I had him when he was just, I don't know, 4 or 5 months old. I had him he must have been 6 months old because we were in Arizona by then. But we were at the pet store getting some stuff. And he was just so well behaved that this woman came out of nowhere and was like, is he a therapy dog? And I was like, oh, no, but I would love him to. I mean, I was like, well, he's my therapy dog.
Well, of course they all are.
And she laughed and she was like, oh, he would be really great to go to hospitals and VAs and things like that. So we had him trained. And I went a few times and then I was working so much and then I got hurt. But he used to, because of all of that, he could fly with me in the airport because he was actually trained as a therapy dog.
I want that for Tiburon so badly.
So we would go walking through the airport just him on a leash and that would be it.
Yeah. Oh my God.
And
that's
I would
my
bring
dream.
him literally everywhere with me.
Yeah.
He came on the plane with me. He just sat under my feet. I brought that dog everywhere and he was so good at it. He just was the chillest dog ever.
I love that.
Yeah. I loved him so much. When he lived to be 13 and a half, which is old for a bulldog.
That's good.
Yeah. And when we had to finally help him cross over, it was worse than I'd lost a lot of people in my life at that point, or a decent amount, and I was like, this is worse than that. This is worse than it was terrible.
Yeah.
And since then I have not had another dog because I'm I don't know if I can take it.
Yeah.
And then now my life just isn't conducive to having a pet because I'm not home that much. But I can't wait to, especially, me, I love them. I love Tibbs.
I just want to point out that he's now sound asleep. So that's exactly what he was doing.
Yeah.
He was throwing that, I'm tired, but I want to be the center of attention.
Yeah, he's so cute all asleep.
He is so zonked.
Oh. Has he taught you, what has he taught you about taking care of him and taking care of yourself?
Ooh, that's a really good question. Right when all of that happened with the home invasion, my mental health took a nosedive. And so the initial idea was getting a bigger dog so that I would feel safe. But I was still recovering from that experience. And I really wasn't doing well mentally and emotionally. And then once I got him, here I have a 9-month-old husky who has all this energy, and I'm wanting to sleep all day and be depressed. And guess who's not going to let that happen?
Yep.
Or he's going to eat my house.
Right.
So he forced me out into the world just to save my house and my furniture. I had to get up, get dressed, take him out twice a day at least, and interact.
Right.
And at first I was so frustrated by that because I just wanted to succumb to my depression, but he was not letting me do it. And I can say that he pulled me out. Absolutely pulled me out of that spiral that I was in. And one of the best things to have ever happened to me in my life is this dog. Sorry.
No, it's beautiful. And that's the whole point, is like that we have animals like that to help us, to get us through that stuff. Like I often credit bacon with saving my life. I had OD'd, and I OD'd, passed out. I don't know, I was by myself, but I was home and I woke up in my refrigerator.
Oh, wow.
And I wasn't sure how long I was in there. Like I was on the floor, half in my refrigerator. Like it seemed like I had gone into my refrigerator to get something, and then I woke up on the floor hours later. And I woke up to him in my face, and I knew I'd been down there for hours because of the stuff that was warm on the door of the fridge, and because I had drop foot. And so drop foot is, and it's really scary if you get drop foot, because depending on how long, the nerves in your foot might not come back.
Yeah.
And so my foot was dropped for almost 3 days after. So I knew I'd been on the floor for a few hours in the wrong position.
Oh, wow.
But I woke up to him in my face, like licking and nudging me and headbutting me. And so I think he finally got like frustrated that I wasn't paying attention to him, or he wanted to go out or whatever. And but it's what shook me out of it.
Yeah.
And every once in a while when I was in that kind of really dark place I had like this little bit of resentment towards him for making me get up at points. And then I was like, oh no, this is the only thing, like,
right.
If it was a person, I probably wouldn't have gotten up. But because he had no other way to, like, he needed the door opened. He needed, because, he was a bulldog. He didn't need that much exercise. So it was just really having to let him out and, like, just interacting with him a little. But I swear, like, those moments are the ones that saved my life. Like, because I think I would have ended up in a different place without having to make sure he was okay all the time.
Yeah.
And, like, making sure, like, all right, well, I can't do that again. Like, and then it was terrible. I had taken a really hot bath, and I had forgotten that I had reapplied my fentanyl patch. And so I got in the tub, and it just all flooded my system, which is from when I went back and pieced it together, I was like, oh, that's, so like, I'm pretty sure that I OD'd.
Wow.
Which was, it was terrible, but like having him there was the one thing that kind of pulled me back. I think, like I said, I think that really kept me from getting too depressed or too far gone again, because I was like, oh, I have to take care of this other thing that doesn't have like a voice.
Yeah.
And like no one loves him as much as I love him. Like my ex-husband loved him, but like he was my dog. Like, like it was very clear. Like if I went anywhere, he was following me into places. Like he was coming with me. He was, like he was always next to me.
Yeah.
And I also, that's like when he passed, like I just didn't know what else to do. And like I don't know if I could ever love something that much. and then lose it that way, and like to have to be the one that like that was a part for me that I was just didn't expect, because I had a cat growing up. I loved my cat, and when she passed away I was super sad, but it was different with the dog.
It is. It is. And but the thing is, the way that they enrich your life while they're in it is more important than the pain that you will experience at their loss, because you will always carry what they brought into your life with you.
Yeah.
Always. It's the enrichment is so valuable. And I see that now, like, you know, I mean, ask me in however many years when I'm going through my grief all over again. But I really think that he pulled me out of a really dark, dark place. And I just want to give him the best possible life I can give him. I wish that his life could be a lot longer than, well, who knows?
Right. He could be,
You know, he could be one of those
a grumpy old man.
amazing larger dogs that lives longer than we expect. But just what he's given me already is invaluable. Yeah.
Yeah. He is a good one.
It's so funny how many people like that he meets turn to me and say, "Do you realize how lucky you are?" Like, well, of course I do.
Well, yeah, because there is a privilege to owning a dog and to be like having a house and having the money to afford to have a dog, because it's expensive. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of time. It's a lot, like you said, you have him out for like 2 to 3 hours a day getting his exercise.
Yeah.
Like, it is a privilege to have that kind of option, and like food and vet bills and all of that.
Yeah.
But it is like it's not even about that privilege. It's like that they picked you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know that as much as you picked him, he picked you.
Yeah. I think so. I mean, we definitely, we just locked eyes and that was it. Well, I was done for anyway. I don't know. The jury might have been out for him, but
he was like, "Let me check out this lady's house first, and then I'll tell you."
I did it running tally the first. Okay, look, I gotta say, I'm a part of a lot of Husky groups online, and it's so funny to me because I see new Husky owners that have never had them before going, "Help!" There's always like in all caps, "Help! Is this normal?" Like, he's eaten all these things. I had a running tally of everything that Tiburon ate the first 6 months that I had him, and by 8 I mean just chewed up, and I had to throw out. But it was unbelievable. It spanned from like swimming goggles to shoes to a portion of my bed.
Oh my gosh.
It was just insane. He dug holes so deep in the backyard. Like, he also jumped the fence. Like, I've had to do just all of these.
Don't you have like a 6-foot fence?
It is a very tall fence. He got really creative. I mean, you need to be ready for absolute chaos when you adopt one of these guys. And that's why there are so many of them in the shelters, because people see them and they're beautiful and they want to have one, but they don't do the research. They don't understand, like, this is a dog that needs to be stimulated. It's a working dog. It needs a job.
Right.
And, you know, that's why I want to put his ass to work. Yeah, I'm done with his freeloading, but hanging out, like, that's...
Wait, does he make money if he wins this competition?
Yes, he does.
Oh, nice.
Yes, he does. He finally can bring some scratch home.
There we go.
As opposed to the other way around. But yeah, you know, my housemate and I come home. We both work together at Park Station 2, which is kind of cute. And our dogs are our boyfriend, girlfriend. It's adorable. They love each other. I have videos of them making out online if you want to see it. They jaw spar all day. It's very cute. But when we get home from work, we're like, okay, so what did you do today, you guys? What did you clean the house? Did you no? You didn't go get groceries? No. What'd you do? Oh, you just waited for us to get home.
Did you choose something?
I'd like to say the destructive phase is over. It really did only last about 6 months. He's over it. He only toys now. He chews toys and occasionally chooses girlfriend, but she's okay with it.
I think most girlfriends are okay with it. Can he read your moods? Like, does he know when you're sad or or is he like
yes,
so?
Yes, he can. He knows when to give me space, which is interesting to me. When I first got him, he would just be pawing at me all the time. Like, I want to go out. I want to, he didn't know when I needed time to sleep or, what I needed. But he's fallen into a rhythm with me and he knows when to just let me sleep. And then he just knows, like, maybe she's been sleeping a little too long. It's, but the wake ups are gentle. He'll come up and he'll lick my face, which is very sweet.
Does he sleep in bed with you?
He does. Yeah. But he doesn't like to be touched. So if I roll over and I accidentally, my toe gets anywhere near where he's sleeping, he will have words about it.
Well, I imagine he's asleep too, and then you touch him and he's like, why are you touching me?
Well, he doesn't even like it when he's awake.
Oh,
No. He very much is like, you have your side of the bed, I have mine. Let's not.
He's not a big
The two
cuddler.
shall not meet. Except for when he asks for the cuddles.
Right.
He's actually, I've read that they can get more cuddly. My other husky never got cuddly. That was never his thing. He would only lay on the bed with me till I fell asleep, or he thought I was asleep, and then he would get off it.
Yeah. Okay.
He was not into it. Tiburon's actually he's starting to ask. He's got his own couch. I have my couch. But lately he's been like, I'm going to climb up onto your couch while you're sitting on it. And I'm just going to maybe look over my shoulder at you while you're watching something. Maybe that's an invitation for you to, I don't know, pet me a little bit.
Yeah. It's funny you say that. My dog Bacon was not a cuddler, but he would come and lay on you. So if I was on the couch, he would come over and put his head on me. But if I petted him, he would pull it away.
Oh, yeah.
When he wanted pets, he would come over and be like, come here, pet me. But most of the time he'd be like, no, we're cuddling on my terms. I'm laying on you. You're not touching me.
That's why we called Tibbs the cat wolf. Because he's got some very feline, huskies are like that though. I think they're just their own creatures. They're not really a part of the dog world. They like to sun. They definitely have their, okay, touch me now only when I want it, moments. They
have good boundaries.
They do. They're very independent. Yeah. But yeah, I took a picture. So I've been doing a pic a day or a video a day on my Instagram or his Instagram account. And I definitely have a picture of him doing his I'm not asking to be cuddled, but I'm asking to be cuddled thing on the couch. But yeah, he's a character. But yeah, I have got his Instagram account, which I wish I had thought about this when I set it up. Something short and sweet is best. But of course, I went for the many adventures of Mr. Tibbs.
I like it.
With an underscore in between each and every word to make it more annoying.
Yeah.
And Tibbs is just TIBS. But if you want to vote for him for America's Favorite Pet, I do have an entry a day that I have up there with the link to it, as well as I created a little QR code that you can scan. You're going to have to go back a few entries, but it's there. It's scannable. But yeah, you can link to it that way.
And I'll put the link in our show notes too.
Thank you.
So anyone that wants to vote can find it. The website or the Instagram for us.
But
Talking Reality.
But thank you.
Yeah.
But we're also looking for like anybody who just wants to follow him. Like follow him. Like his content or subscribe. Like it'd be great to grow his following.
Yeah. Maybe get a sponsor too. Get him some free good dog treats.
Hey, he would love that. Anything salmon related or chicken related, he's all about it.
All right. He eats like you do.
You're not wrong.
Oh, that's what got your attention? You heard salmon, didn't you?
Oh, Bubby.
Oh, he is so cute. And he's very chill. I mean, he can get like very boisterous.
Yeah.
But he is very chill for the most part.
He is. He's a good boy. Like, it's so funny. You know, I take him out and people say, oh, he's so well behaved. And I always say, you don't know what happens the second we get home.
Yeah, so he's like any good kid. They're good out in public and terrible at home.
The second we get home, we could have walked for an hour. He could have been running at the dog park for an hour. We could walk for another hour, get back home. He will parkour off of the living room furniture immediately. And only after that settle down and take a nap.
Mm. Yeah, he's just getting that final, like, I'm home energy, excitement energy out.
It's really cute. It's really cute.
What's like the biggest thing that you have to do to help take care of him? Is it just the activities, or does he have any like little? Because I've never had a husky, and so I'm not familiar with them. Like, do you have to brush them a ton? Is it?
Oh my God. Yeah. So somebody said this the other day and I laughed my ass off that huskies only shed twice a year for 6 months. And that's accurate. Yeah, I should brush him daily. He's getting to like it more. You know, now I kind of make it a fun game. Mm-hmm. Whereas before he'd see the brush and he'd run away. Mm. So I give him lots of praise and sweet talk him when I'm brushing him, and he's all right with it. But yeah, brushing, definitely exercise is a big one. Other than that, he's been amazing. Like, he's barely had any issues. He's been healthy and happy, and like, you know, I will say feeding him can be a challenge. He doesn't always want to eat.
Oh.
And I've talked to other husky owners who say, yeah, you know, sometimes theirs go through like mini hunger strikes or whatever it is. He'll just kind of decide not to eat.
Oh, okay.
For a day or two, and then it'll be like nothing ever happened. I mean, and if you look at wolf behavior, that's not so weird. I mean, I used to donate time to wolf. It was more like a place you could go to learn about wolves.
Okay.
With a captive wolf pack. And so we were wolf pup nannies and we interacted with the wolves. It's the International Wolf Center in Ely, Minnesota. Go visit it. Give them all your money. They're amazing. And, you know, they get fed like a big feed every once in a while, like once a week, but they get scraps and treats and like beaver tails and other things. So they don't really eat, like wolves in the wild don't really eat in a consistent kind of way like dogs do.
Right.
So if you look at it that way, it's normal that he cycles like that. It just stresses me out.
I would imagine, yeah.
You know, like we're finally to the point where I don't feel his rib cage quite so well through his fur. And I'm happy with that. Like, I want him to have that little layer. But I worry, like, when he does, he goes on those little hunger strikes, that maybe we're going to get back to that weight.
Right.
But he's filling out. He's becoming a gentleman.
Yeah.
Not a scrappy boy.
Well, I think maybe it's almost like humans do fasting every once in a while too, or like it's good for you to fast every once in a while.
Right.
So I would think it's kind of a natural cycle.
And yes, and it's also like, you know, dogs live longer when they're thinner. Their lifespan,
is longer.
Is longer. So I'm not going to object to him. He's a grazer too. He doesn't like to like eat a whole bunch of food at once. So
that lends to his gentleman title. He's not just out there being a glutton, food motivated only.
He's a gentleman and a scholar.
Want to make sure. What else was it we were going to talk about with him?
Oh, I was thinking it'd be funny. He's got like this thing where when we go to the dog park or when he's on anybody's lawn, he gets crazy zoomies on grass.
Oh.
Which I realize is a funny thing to say in a few ways. But it's when he's literally on grass, he gets crazy zoomies. And so I thought, wouldn't that be funny? Like, I've been trying to film it, but while I'm walking him, I'm also holding the leash. It gets chaotic. My phone goes everywhere. It's like not anything I've been able to successfully capture. But then I thought, well, what if I put like a little camera on him? You know,
I love that
like
idea.
GoPro thing. I thought, you know, the local legend that we have here, Jeff Canberra, who is also an attorney and has been an advocate for people who are dealing with landlord issues, who I've used many times. I've asked him for his advice. He has a great Bear's Eye View that was named after his dog Bear, that he actually did put a GoPro on and was able to do videos and photos from his dog's perspective.
That's awesome.
And I thought, what a great idea to do with Tiburon. But I can only imagine what that would capture when he's doing his zoomies. It would probably be just chaos.
Oh, I think we should find out. I have a GoPro with a strap on that we can use.
Do you really?
Yep. Absolutely.
All right, everyone.
We'll try to film that next week before this goes out so we can include some Tiburon eye view. And some grass zoomies.
That's right.
Oh, he's excited about it. He just woke back up. Hi, buddy.
Bubby. No, I'm not going to do it. Come here. Are you the bestest boy? Are you the bestest boy? Oh, give me one. No. No.
No, not today. He's like, I'm tired and I want to go home now.
Oh, Bubby.
Oh. Well, I think everyone should, hopefully, that listens to this. One, I mean, figure out what kind of dog works in your life.
Yeah.
Do the research before you get a dog. Because you knew what you were getting into with him.
I did, you know, in fact, when they saw me come over, I guess they had a few people who had come over and looked at, because he's so handsome.
He is very handsome.
And she's like, I'm just going to stop you right there. Have you had a husky before? And I said, yes. And she went, oh, thank God. All right, let's get the paperwork.
Let's talk. Yeah. And everyone should follow Tiburon, The Adventures of Mr. Tibbs, on Instagram and help us get him to be America's favorite pet.
Oh, please. That would be wonderful.
Get him to make some money for his mother.
That's right.
And if you if anyone else has listened that needs some advice or has had something kind of similar to Lee, we have a bunch of resources we can pass on. I'll link some in the show notes for therapy is always good. Victim rights advocates are great. Get a dog. I think,
Yeah.
like I love where I live because I'm in a secure building and I'm, we're a place where I feel very safe. But if I could, I would have a big dog like him too. Because I think it does add a layer of security for all people, especially women.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. Oh, Tibbs. Is there anything else you want anyone to know about kind of the safety aspect that a dog can bring to you, or?
I don't know how to answer that. I mean, having a large dog just for the optics is always a good idea. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure it's hard to put it into words too, just what he's given to you. I mean, already you've gotten emotional during this conversation and just seeing, how much you do and love for him and put him forward for your life.
Yeah.
I think that says a lot.
Yeah. He's been my everything. I just wanted him to vocalize so you could hear his, aside from his whining.
Oh, Tibbs. Tibbs, can you speak for me?
Oh, Bobby, come here. Are you the goodest boy? Oh, there it is.
Wait, are you the goodest boy? Don't bite the microphone. Don't bite it.
Are you the goodest boy? Are you? Are you the goodest boy? Yeah.
Tiburon, are you the goodest boy?
Oh.
He keeps just trying to eat my microphone.
Are you the goodest boy? Are you the goodest boy? Are you the goodest boy? Oh.
You sound like a Chewbacca almost.
He does. Are you the goodest boy? Are you? I don't know. We might be done.
He might be done. Oh, well, I guess we should take you out for another walk, Tiburon. What do you think? Do you want to be America's favorite pet?
Oh, Bobby.
He just keeps looking at the door like, can we go now? Are we done? You've been talking about me for over an hour. I'm done. I'm ready to go. Are you ready to go win America's best pet?
America's favorite pet.
America's favorite pet.
2026.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you for listening to Lee and I chat about Tiburon and the safety and security he has brought and just the joy that he's brought to your life.
Yes.
And, if you need a dog and you have the time and money and bandwidth to get one, please adopt and don't shop.
Yes.
There are tons of dogs out there that need a good home.
Yes. And so many huskies in the shelters after the pandemic. Everybody thought, oh, what a beautiful animal. Like, I want one of these. And then didn't do the research and couldn't handle the energy and the time that they require. And so the shelters are just overrun with huskies right now.
Yeah. They're overrun with just dogs right now.
They are.
And and cats and guinea pigs. And so
Everything.
If you need an animal, just go check out your local shelters and FAWZs and adoption places and rescues. And thank you, Lee, for coming back to talk to us about it.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, I know it's not an easy way to talk about this because of the ways you got him, but the fact that you have gotten him and you've come so far from that incident and just are such a badass.
Oh,
it is inspiring. And it's, you've done all the things to make sure that didn't take away your joy of life.
Well, Thank you.
And I think that that's a real inspiration to everyone that's listening.
Thank you. And I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for coming back.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Thank you all for listening. Please like, subscribe, and follow the podcast. And then go and vote for Tiburon for
Yes.
America's favorite pet.
That's right.
That's right. And I will link a ton of pictures and the voting website in the show notes.
Yay.
So, yay. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for listening, and go find some joy today. Bye.
Bye.